Hey Matt, this is Coach. This is video footage from our last workout together, and I wanted to review with you some bat angles and body angles before our next workout together. And as you can see here, at stance and setup, you're at 108 degrees from the top of the barrel of your bat down to your hands to your front elbow. So front elbow, hands, barrel of bat, 108 degrees. And this is a good starting point for us. We're going to be looking at different degrees throughout your swing. Some of them will be at the contact phase, some will be in the load or gather phase, some will be at finish. I'm going to be looking at your knees, your feet, your elbows, and your bat through the zone. So the first important angle that I want us to look at here is as we go through the load or gather phase and that front foot plants or lands, we're going to want to look at the bat angle right here. So when I measure this from top of barrel, again, right to that front elbow, you're at 91 degrees. Miguel Cabrera is consistently 90 degrees every time he gets this front foot down. Bryce Harper, on the other hand, is at 82 degrees. So what does that mean? That means that Harper is actually getting a little more leverage or a little more torque as he gets that bat tilt. Now it's going to be harder to get back to the hitting zone as consistently if we go with a lower angle, but we will gain a little more leverage. So what I'd like to tinker with is see if we can take you to this 83 or 86 or even 88 and see if we get that extra 20 to 30 feet of carry on the ball. Because your strength is that you make consistent contact through the zone. And what I'd like to try to do is see if we can gain a little more power by creating a steeper bat angle here at that front foot plant phase. Now the major league range is typically 79 to 93 degrees, and I think we can try to maybe make yours a little steeper and go into the low 80s or mid 80s and see where we're at. The next angle I'd like to take a look at is in this same front foot plant phase. What we're going to want to look at is that foot lands right here. We're going to want to take a look at the line drawn from back leg to front leg and then straight through your head. And you're at 69 degrees here. The major league range is 68 to 73 degrees. So why is this important? This is important because we're looking at body angle or body lean here, and this can once again generate more power through the ball depending on where that front foot lands. So imagine that front foot landed on a different angle. We might suddenly change that degrees a little bit. So it's important for us to tinker with this to see if we can change some of your lean towards the ball, especially in different pitch locations. So I'm going to want to look at this with you and see back leg to front leg, and then as it goes through your head, where we're at. And if we can go from 68 and maybe try a new angle, let's just say we go for another 6 degrees to 74 or 5 degrees to 73, we can see whether that's going to create a little more power, a little more efficiency on certain pitches, maybe on the outside half, maybe on the inside half. So this is something that we should really look at next workout. And I know you report back to Yankee spring training in around a month. So that gives us roughly 30 days to experiment with some of these angles to see if we can create optimum level of performance while staying, as you always do, very balanced through the swing and making consistent contact with the baseball. So just to review some of the positives from last time, you do a really nice job here of getting that front foot down quickly, planting, and having a really good stiff front side right here, hitting with that back heel facing the catcher getting excellent balance through the hitting zone and finishing very nicely up high there. So I'm not looking to change too much, but I do want to experiment with some new bat angles to see if we can gain some extra distance on the ball and in certain pitch locations drive the ball more effectively. So look forward to our next workout, and I'll talk to you soon.